Yeah, it should be good.
Good?
Yeah, we're good.
Ooh, shit. Let's get started, brother.
Yeah, what up?
God damn. God damn.
Yeah.
Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, bro. Last time we hung out was last time we hung out was 2 days ago.
It's been a minute.
School
Well,
shit.
yeah. But we got to talk about how we met, too.
Yeah. We met
fan
from
of
a
that.
we
Big
met from
fan
a
of
very
that.
we're gonna just jump straight in, bro. I don't
Yeah,
really,
dude, with no introduction, man. We homies already.
we here.
Homies already. But yeah, do your thing. Start off how you want, bro. Here
Hey,
for a good
listen.
time.
Welcome back to another episode. I have a feeling this is gonna be a very, very amazing episode. Listen,
You good?
I'm not a what you call it, a lawyer or anything like that. If I say something, it's motivational purpose only. Don't take my word for whatever. It's gonna be a cool pod. It's great, man. We met like a month now.
Been about a month
From a
now.
friend, yeah.
Yeah, it's been about a month.
Yeah, from a brother. And he introduced me. Great energy. I don't know what to say, man.
It was love at first sight.
Love it.
That's what it was. Love at first sight. Now, I'll give you a little background, man. I
Yeah,
met his
yeah,
homeboy
yeah.
at a bar. And
Yeah.
I just moved out here. I'm from Houston.
Yep.
A little different. But came out here for work and stuff like that. Met my boy Andreas that's sitting behind the camera right now. He's a good-looking guy, guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Women, you out there. He's looking. But, I met up with him. Met up with my boy Wood. It's been dope ever since, and it's like we have so much to learn from each other. We have so much to gain from each other, and it's just it was a match made in heaven, and that's where we kind of started with all that good stuff, and it just it's only gonna grow. And I think with this podcast and stuff like that, it's just only a platform that's only gonna get bigger. So
Hey.
this is the beginning, and I can't wait for whoever's watching. Oh man, just you wait. We're just getting started.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. For the people that don't know you, bro, how would you describe yourself? You know, how would you want?
So the biggest thing, so for somebody who doesn't really know me, the biggest thing that I've always taken away from life is like I always want to understand who people are and why people act the way they do.
Right.
And I've always been that open mindset, and I always wanted to understand what was happening, and it makes me smile because it's like it's such a beautiful thing. We all go through pain, we all go through suffer, but it's like who can bring the happiness from that suffer, you know? And that's where these guys came in. I was at a point in my life where I needed nothing but good companionship, and this is when they showed up. And it's crazy because I wasn't looking.
Not real shit.
And it's just, I couldn't believe it. And that's kind of the biggest takeaway for me, man. I'll go up to anybody, talk to anybody. If you have a story, I want to hear it.
Yes.
And that's kind of where I come from.
And from the time we've been around each other, you know, that's the number one thing that I've taken from you, you know, outside of you being like a good human being, from what I've seen so far, is that you are very sociable, man. You like, I don't know if that's a word.
It is now.
It is now.
It is now.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it is
like
now.
you're very like you have a very welcoming energy, bro. Like you
I love
very,
that.
Like,
I love that.
you're very so you know how to go out and talk to people and all that. And I'm learning from you on that because I'm not really like out going and talking to random people type of guy.
Yeah.
It's like, but I'm learning from you, which is a good trait that I'm learning, bro. This is dope.
Well,
How did you get to like become like this?
So
Or were you
the-
always like that?
You know what's crazy? I never was.
All right.
Like growing up and stuff
Yeah.
like that through high school and all that, man. I was never that kid. I never peaked. And I still haven't peaked. But a lot of
Facts.
it was honestly self-taught through a pain sequence.
All right.
You know what I mean? And like men in general go through a lot, and then that's kind of why pain recognizes pain, and whenever you see it, you understand it. But also you want to get to know more of it. I love being uncomfortable, you know, and like a setting like this is like something I've been dying to talk about all this, man.
Yeah,
like
let's go. Yeah.
all the boys out there that are like hurting and stuff, like fuck
Yeah,
all that, man. Meet
Yep.
some good boys and just have a great time.
Hell yeah.
It's not even about the women. It's not about the money. It's just having a good time. Happiness is key to everything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I came into that. And like I never really learned it, but I developed it.
Aight.
Learning is always a thing. And there's one thing that nobody can ever take away from you is knowledge.
Facts.
Is knowledge.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I came from that. You know, and then I met these guys. Like I said, I wasn't looking and I found these guys.
That's cool.
Like I'm on a podcast now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are looking and seeing the
Yeah.
emotion on my face, man. Because, dude, if it wasn't for this, man, I'd be dancing right now.
Yeah. Good people attract good people, I always say, man. You know what I mean? And going back to you saying you just moved out here in Florida a couple months. Like, it's been a couple months now, right?
Yeah, it's been about a month and a half.
What were you before then? Like, you was in...
So I was out in Houston for a little bit, and then I was living out in Connecticut.
Right.
Now I was living in Virginia, but also got some military experience too, so that hopped me around a lot, man. So that was a good time, man. But the military taught me a lot. I was coming fresh out of high school. I didn't know much. I needed a good little ass beating, to be honest with you. You know, to kind of humble myself. Because coming out of that kind of mentality, like I was a football player and stuff like that, but I knew I wasn't making it to the league. Ain't no way.
What position
Ain't no
you
way.
played?
Oh, I was a wide receiver, but man, yo, you know how many balls I missed, man?
Oh, shit. Nah, bro, that's fine. So you didn't make it?
No, I didn't make it. No, I just wanted a Letterman. That was it. I just wanted a cool jacket, just to look cool.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro. That's fine.
But no, it was cool. Like after that, then I started working and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, man, I got a greater purpose. So I went ahead and enlisted into the Navy.
All right.
It's like, I didn't really do too much in the Navy, man. I just did paperwork, bro. That's all I did was paperwork. But then after that, I was like, there's a greater purpose, and then that's when I really started focusing on school, became an aerospace engineer, and then just been working ever since. So it's been pretty dope, man. And then I got moved out here, but I was living in Connecticut, been out to Virginia. I mean, you name it. It's been a great time, and it's just me traveling. I understand how people work.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I was never really big into going out by myself, but then I realized, like, your self-worth means everything.
Yep.
And then that's
Facts.
whenever I became who I am today, was through trial and error. You know how many times I've failed? It's insane. But always I live by this quote. It's like, never judge a man on his success. Judge a man on his failures and how he bounced back from those failures. You know, so
That's
it's been pretty good.
That's hard.
You know, so that's kind of where I came from. And that's how I ended up with you guys. For real. On some real shit.
Yo, facts, man. Listen, staying on that. Never judge a man based on his failure. A lot of people, like, why can I take this? A lot of people put up this false persona of being tough and being like the man.
Yeah.
Until they go through like certain situation where they have to really prove that they're what they say they are, and then you get to see who.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
dude.
man. So
a lot of people don't have that opportunity, but I say this every day. Everybody has that opportunity to just step out and just go with it. Whatever happens, happens. But it happens for a reason. You know? Everybody has roadblocks. It's just how you take those roadblocks is my biggest thing. You know?
Well, what's the biggest thing you had to like overcome this year only though?
So just in general.
Yeah.
Understanding myself has been the hardest battle, I think. Trying to figure out who I am and what my purpose is. Okay. And I've been telling like you guys this too, but I got to tell the rest of the world this. A man without purpose seeks pleasure.
Facts.
And that is where I understood that there's a difference between fun and actually understanding where you want to go from that. And that's kind of like where I developed that mentality of like, yo, let's have some fun. You know, let's go out, hang out with everybody, go see everybody. Like, nah, you don't need the women. Trust me, you do not need the women. They'll drag you down in a heartbeat. You know, and we all know that. I hope everybody sees this, knows that.
Some motherfuckers don't know that, bro. So it's good that you're saying it. You know what I mean?
Damn, we diving deep already. Gotta have me crying on this mic.
I feel like in a journey of becoming a man, like knowing, understanding women, and is a big part of it, bro.
It is because they run the world. They do. They essentially do. But a lot of it's also the pain, too, I've developed, man. Especially, like, a little about myself, man. I have a daughter and stuff. But I was prior military. And so, like, it just didn't work out. I was on deployment a lot. Came back home. She was texting somebody else. I was like, you know what, man? We're just going to co-parent.
Yeah.
Keep it simple, right? The problem is, though, when there's a kid involved, it makes it worse, you know? Makes it worse because, especially having a daughter, this world's a crazy world. And then us men, like, I mean, we've been the side guy for a little bit, so you know how the game rocks.
You know how it goes,
And
man.
it's just it's a nasty world, and social media doesn't help either. But also, if you kind of get away from social media, then you start to understand what the world is actually like. Social media is just a persona, but it is a great avenue to get your way, like get your vocal out there and all that, and then you can make a lot of money off of it. You know what I mean? Like this podcast, man, it's gonna blow up. And I love this. I love all this, and I can't stop saying that.
Some people don't know like how to differentiate. I can't talk. How to differentiate?
We're having a great time, dude.
The difference
That's
between
why.
between real life and fucking social media, bro. You know what I mean? Certain people see like not throwing shade. The guys that do like stocks and crypto and shit, that sells courses, them boys not really living like that, bro. They're living a few buying their dumbass courses so they can make their money. That's what I always say, man. Like, don't listen to them boys, man, because you don't know who's funding their
their campaign. That's what I call it. I call it like a campaign.
Yeah, their parents might be funding that shit.
Yeah,
you never know. So always take shit at face value until you get to know who's behind it and what they're doing. Then you can probably invest your bread on it, because a lot of people like lose money.
Yeah, if anything, man.
To scam and shit.
See, I thought about that. I used to look at a lot of those courses like back in the day and stuff before I started getting to like where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And I never really wanted to invest into it because I knew I could do it myself.
All right.
Because nobody understands you like yourself.
Yep. It's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like stuff like that you can't dive into that. And a lot of it, I think you just need to put yourself out there. And I feel like I'm doing like dating advice now because dude, don't look at my track record. Don't look at my track record, man. I have too much fun, but at the same time, it's educated fun. That's what I call it, because you learn from every single girl you've been with and every single mistake you've made.
Yep.
And I call it self-development. That's the best way to put that. Everybody has their phases, but then again, the right one is out there. I'm big on if I could get married, 100% I would.
Big on love.
Big on love, dude. I love too hard.
I love love, man. I don't know about loving too hard when it comes to me, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. This guy's future over here, I swear. 56 nights.
Nah, bro, like, love is complicated. Do you believe, like, love is unconditional?
100%.
When it comes to men and women?
100%.
All right.
It is.
How
Because think about it like this way.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned you guys this earlier, but a guy like us, we could be in the drive-thru, and the girl at, like, Chick-fil-A looks beautiful.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh, yeah, we'd definitely give her a shot. I'd love to take you out.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. You know what I mean? Imagine if the roles were reversed and I was working at Chick-fil-A and some beautiful girl comes by, she'd just laugh her ass off at me.
Yeah, she wouldn't give you a time of day, man.
Yeah. It's a double standard. But as long as you understand that, then that what makes you different than everybody else is understanding where your roles lie.
Gender roles.
Yeah, because it's going to be unequal no matter where you go with it. But at the same time, if you know your path, it doesn't matter who's there. You can make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always believe that a man should always take the lead when it comes to that relationship.
Damn, we about to get canceled. We're about to talk some shit.
No, I'm not going to go too crazy. Listen, I feel like the man should always take the lead because, you know what I mean? Some women, this is the misogynist part of the podcast.
I'm trying to be the next Andrew Tate.
All women. I'm playing. Some women aren't really comfortable leading. Let me say that. They would rather like their man take charge and hey, do what's right for us.
Yeah. No, that's true. But then when you get to court and stuff like that, it's a little different. I know a lot of you guys out there have been to court too with all this stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie, I love court. Because I get in there and I talk some shit. Just like I'm talking on this podcast, I just imagine me in a courtroom. Oh, man. Dude,
you got to do a freedom of speech.
Yeah, I got the receipts, But other than that, though, it's good being out here and stuff like that. I consider myself like a new beginning, and I'm big on like people like exploring different areas. Get out of your hometown, go live somewhere else, go see how life is done in other places.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's always a big thing. And that's what my military career and then my aerospace career, like I've been around the world, I've been to different countries and stuff like that. And man, I'm not gonna lie, the women in different countries, like they have morals. So boys, if you guys trying to look, go overseas.
Passport bros. That's what they got the new thing called passport bros now, where people, dudes from America go to like Brazil and like other countries to look for a wife.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. It's a tough market out here.
What was the best like country you been to though?
India.
You been to India?
Yes, bro.
Listen, there's this thing on Twitter now where they're saying all Indians stink. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, well, it depends. It depends. It's hot out there.
I'm not trying to get you. Bro, I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
No.
Some Twitter shit, bro. Them boys like, yo,
dude, they buzzing on the feed. But dude, man, it's honestly, man, I'm a big gambler.
How's India? How was India though?
So I'm a big gambler and stuff like that. So they're completely covered out there and stuff like that. So you don't really know what you're getting into. So this is where you really dive into who they are as a person, you know, because you can only see their eyes. The eyes.
India?
Yes, India, bro. They're completely. Everybody's wrapped up, all that.
India do that shit too?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh,
Middle East. All Middle East. I mean, unless you go to like, like India's in the Middle East. It's like right there. It's like, dude.
Okay.
Whether it's right below Saudi Arabia and all that good stuff, man. Might have to pull up a map.
Yeah,
I
ain't been in school in a minute. I ain't gonna count.
But yeah, no, they're all wrapped up out there. It's very heavily like male-dominated culture and stuff like that. So women are of like what they're supposed to kind of be in a sense, but not really. You know what I mean? But they're all about motherhood, low body count. Like they don't just mess with anybody outside of that circle.
That's good, man.
But when they do, they experience other sides, and so they're so open to it, which was really cool.
Yeah. Did you do any did you eat any like street food out there?
Oh man, dude, you spend $2, you're eating like a buffet. You know,
no, but I be saying maybe the social media thing is just like.
Yeah, social media, it does. It paints a picture that's not there.
Yeah, I bet. That's what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. They be like them boys be doing like putting like freaking thing under their armpit,
dude,
for throwing that shit on the fryer.
Okay, that's not, I don't know what videos you watching.
Well, I'm like, Captain, bro, you seen this shit, right? You seen this shit.
Yeah.
They be making memes out of it. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, a lot of places like are beautiful, but just certain places you go is like, all right, shitty.
No, I mean, that's everywhere. That's everywhere.
That's everywhere.
Every good
facts.
city you go to has got its bad spots.
Yeah, facts,
you know what I mean? Unless you're looking for trouble, you'll find it. But if you're not, you will not find it. You know, and then it's just like whenever you see that culture over there, and then I came back to the States and stuff, I was like, wow, women over there are actually like respected, and they actually understand like what the value of being a woman is, and then like what motherhood means, being a wife, stuff like that. Like they value that, and like the partner they pick is a partner of life.
Yep.
You know, and you don't find that nowadays. You don't. But at the same time, I can't knock it. There's many good women out here too as well, and I've talked to many great women.
A lot of great women.
And they say the same thing. And they say the same thing about, like, what we say about women. They say the exact same thing about men. And it's like, you got to understand the game a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like there's a disconnect when it comes to, like, us understanding each other. I feel like the social media programming women to think a certain way doesn't really help our situation.
I forget the camera's there because I'm looking at you because I'm talking to you, like, as a person. But, yeah, the camera's there.
Yeah, like, it's like a lot of women are good women, bro. Like if you're a man, you stand on your shit. A lot of women would follow your program. But
they would.
If you're a bitch, then they gonna run over you.
Oh yeah, they run over you so quick.
Yeah, they're gonna run over you, bro.
Yeah, don't be roadkill.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like what? Okay,
hit me.
What do you think it means to be a man?
To provide.
All right.
100%. To provide, but also to direct.
Right.
The best way to put that in a motivational sense, to kind of show them the path of light, because every man has a destiny, but they created that destiny.
Okay.
And so you have to understand where your light's going to be and where you want that light to be.
Right.
You could either go down a dark path or you can go down a beautiful path. And they say like the grass is greener on the other side. It never is. It's only greener where you water it. And that is, I think, what people need to understand. Because if you go look for something else, you're gonna have to do the exact same thing you were doing previous if you were already trying to manifest something in that situation.
Yeah. Stand on that. Do you think or destiny is predetermined, or do we have free will?
Free will, 100%.
All right.
Because you create your own path. There is no rule book, and that's another thing I can't stand. Everybody has this rule book about like certain age groups should be having kids at this time. They should be having marriage or like anything. No, you create your playbook. It's almost like considered like an NFL like game. You know, you create a playbook against specific teams, but it doesn't matter. Like life is not a specific team. You create it to whatever situation is like in front of you, and then you just manifest that.
That's facts.
And you just build it. Like all of a sudden, like with this one girl, like you're going left, but then when you talk to this next girl, you're going right.
Yep.
Like, what's the difference? There is no difference. It's how you feel in the moment. That's literally what that is.
Yeah, man.
You know.
I feel like you just gotta be you, man. Find out who you are.
Oh, 100%.
You said that shit before.
Yeah.
You said that shit.
100%.
You said that should be before 10 minutes ago in the conversation.
Yeah.
You have to be you. You have to find out who you are, bro. You have to find out what you like, what you don't like, your swag, shit that make you look good. The hair, you gotta take some time and work on yourself as a man, bro. That's the bottom line. You gotta take some time, work on yourself as a man. Cause if you don't, then you're gonna just chasing shit, following everybody, and then just turn around and get fucked up.
But also another thing is though, you don't need a woman to do that.
Yeah, you really don't.
You don't.
You really don't.
You don't need shit. As long as you're having a good time.
Yeah.
And then it's nice being, I call it the lonely era, where you're by yourself. Like your homeboys are like all out and about doing stuff, but like you're in your own zone building. And you understand like what your worth is. Because if you don't understand your worth, nobody else will.
Facts.
You know? That's
facts.
my greatest takeaway.
Facts.
That's what I learned. I learned that the hard way. I've gone the long way for like everything. And now that I finally know the shortcuts and like I see boys going through it, I'm like, yo, do this instead of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like play this route or like focus on this. Focus on education. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Just keep it simple. But have a good time. Smile every day.
Yeah.
Attitude and effort is something you can always control.
And never, you know when people usually, like a couple years ago, people would tell me, yo, never give up. Like, I thought that shit was corny.
Corny as hell.
It is corny as hell. But that shit fucking true, bro. That shit is true as fuck. Never fucking give up. I never had a give up personality.
Yeah, you got me on a soap opera. I like it.
Like, to be honest, bro, that's facts, bro. If what you're doing is what you want to do for real, 100%. You've heard that shit before. So, just don't give up on whatever you're trying to do. Because sooner or later, whoever your competitor is, right, he gonna give up.
They doing the exact same shit you
They're
are.
doing the same shit. But sooner or later, if you have a stronger mind than him, you're gonna beat him. Because he will quit.
I like that.
As long as you don't quit, bro, you're gonna get to where you need to be. A lot of people is like in a hurry of trying to get success and like
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just calm, balance. The yin and the yang.
Whew.
Type shit.
Shit, man.
Type shit.
I like that.
Yeah, bro.
But no, outside of that, though, I just been kind of like doing my thing and stuff like that. I love going to new areas and like meeting new people. Like I was telling you before, like I just go out by myself all the time. All the time. And I just go out there and I just like talk to people and just understand who they are. And then they see the light in me. And then I get invited to like groups of people and stuff like that I never would have thought I'd been a part of.
Yeah, a couple of days ago, I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah,
like
hit me.
He was telling me like, he was telling us like, you got invited to a private party.
I'll tell you all about it. No, it was dope.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah,
it was cool.
Dope.
So I was out at a rooftop bar. First off, if you're gonna go drinking, always go where there's a view. Yeah. Always go where there's a view. But no, it was nice though. I had a good time. I was meeting some people and stuff like that, and this guy invited me out to his boat and stuff. And I was living the Florida special. You know, like I was like, damn, where am I?
You can't be in Florida without getting on a yacht.
Yeah, without being on a yacht, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was. You know what I mean? You said it was a cool stuff.
No, it was a great time. We were just sitting there talking nothing but business, and then a little about myself. I'm trying to open up a supplement company as well right now, and it's called Rich and Dura. And like I'm about to put it on the map, and
Hey,
I
man.
cannot wait. It's gonna be a household name. Give me a few years,
100%.
but it's a belief that I've always had, and I
Yeah.
think if you believe it, they say it would happen. It does not happen like that. If you have to actually dedicate time to it,
Time and
because
effort.
if you actually do it, it still might not succeed.
Yeah,
Still might not.
it's facts.
But I think with the right people behind you and good friends and good faith, and as long as you're doing it honorably and ethically, God's with you.
Yeah.
100%. You know?
You
That's
believe-
why I can't wait.
You believe in like karma?
I do. 100%. 100%. It's real.
Yeah, man.
If you put bad out there, bad's coming.
Like I got a lot of anger towards a lot of stuff that's like,
Everybody does.
you know what I mean? That's like going
Everybody
around
does.
like,
Yeah.
not anger to where I want to like, you just not understanding. Like how the fuck
Yeah.
you got billions of people that don't have like, I know I'm going on a tangent, but that don't have like necessity like food, water and shit, and you got like this small group of people that's like
Got everything.
got everything.
You can take a shower.
Fair.
You know how valuable a shower is?
Yeah, man.
And a lot
Water.
of people cannot take a shower.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that you can like do that here, and that's another thing too. I really highly want people to go out and explore other countries outside of the United States, because it will teach you such a valuable lesson on like how good you have it. You know, even it doesn't matter where you come from, does not matter. Single household, double like parents, this, that, sisters, brothers, you name it. But if you go over there and see how happy they are with nothing, and then you realize how much you have and you're not happy, there's a difference. There's a difference. Like the fact that we're sitting here with mics, we're drinking beer and stuff like that.
cooling
We
down.
could be in a war zone
Yeah, man.
and never be able to do this,
Yeah.
ever. We'd be hiding.
That's facts.
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's good shit to be here, though.
God bless America.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad.
bad.
It ain't bad. It's a great time out here in Palm Beach, man. I don't know where I am half the time, but I'm learning.
So you liking Florida more than the other like?
Oh, man,
some
it's
other
great,
other
man.
state?
I mean, Texas is great, too.
Texas
Don't get me
is great.
wrong. I like the cost of living in Texas, man. But at the same time out here, it's just the beach is great.
Yeah.
People are great. You just got to understand where you are and make the most of it. I've been in, like, shitholes, and, like, I have so much fun. You know? It's not the place, it's what you make of it.
Yeah.
It's what you make of it, 100%.
That's why I don't. Because we were sitting in
You want a
America.
beer? Yeah. Hang on, we got to hook up our boy real quick.
Yeah.
He's
You
behind
got
the
some,
camera.
You got some more stuff though. The drink, bro. I bet.
Yeah, he's one of the Pornhub directors behind the scenes. You only get that in certain states now, I hear.
Right? They was it Alabama?
Yeah, dude, Virginia, bro.
Virginia.
They cut this shit off.
No fap.
Right there.
Them boys
Is that
can't be
lighter?
fapping. Oh shit. Nah, it's not.
I don't even know where the matches went.
I think you slipped that motherfucker though. No fap in Virginia, bro. Your boys gotta find
Use the stove if you have to. You know how many times I've done that?
your boys gonna have to like fucking
They're right here.
end up hiring a fucking. You know what they said? They said like prostitution is the oldest profession. I don't know how true that is, but I
No,
heard
it's
it from
100% true. And to be honest with you, it's not a bad gig. Damn, dude, it's good to be here, though. I like this scene, man. You did a great
Yeah.
job with this, man.
It's pretty cool, man. Just been cool. When we go hunting. Man.
Oh, man, dude, I'll take you to
Go back
Texas in a
yeah,
heartbeat.
Texas, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a big outdoorsman and stuff like that. So, I love, like, being outside. Anything outside, man, dude, sign me up. Sign me up. But, yeah, out in Texas, man, I'll definitely take you for a great time, man.
When was the last time you went hunting, though, bro?
So it was probably like 8 months ago.
8 months
Just
ago?
because I've been so busy with work.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Man, work your ass off, but then again, enjoy yourself
Yeah,
too.
facts.
Problem is, they give you vacation days, but it's not enough. It's not
Yeah.
enough. You have to take a vacation within yourself.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Even if it's like I call it a staycation. You know, like you just go enjoy. Take a few days off and just enjoy
Yeah.
yourself. Go walk.
Do
Go
nothing.
take a walk, man.
Do nothing.
You know,
it's always good to not do shit. Like just sit down and just think. Just
Bro, take a nap.
Yeah.
I like taking naps. If I could take a I'm playing. I want to take a nap. Yeah, I'm with the boys, man. I'll never sleep. No, but a lot of that, but I can't wait to take you hunting, man. Show you a little like Texas
down,
side.
bro.
If it wasn't for us all dressed up, man, I'd be in a cowboy hat, all sorts of things, man. Just wait, Halloween's around the corner. Oh,
One thing
man.
too, bro. Dude, always clean. The cowboy boots, jeans.
You like it?
Yeah.
The whitewash. Yeah, the whitewash jeans and the boots, man. I'm about to
shit,
put this
man.
man on boots, man. It's
Hey,
good.
I'm gonna get one of them hoes, man.
It's the next step.
Yeah. Next step, get a couple.
And that's another thing is
Get a couple.
I love that my energy broadcast because I am closed off, but at the same time, if I'm around the right group,
Yeah.
you get to know who I am.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
and I feel like that's everybody.
Yeah.
100% that's everybody.
And I remember I was having like a little conversation with this dude I had in a pod a couple of days ago. I was arguing that most people are like real good people, bro. You just gotta get to know them.
Oh,
It's
100%.
just that
Yeah.
that 10% of people that's fucked up. That's really ruined the world for everybody. I feel
Yeah.
like if everybody
Yeah.
had a choice, then people would just
Yeah.
hang out with their little group,
Mm-hmm.
make some money, chill, get a wife, white picket fence, and just chillax.
So that's the end goal for everybody, and that's
Yeah.
that is still my end goal right now. Even
Yeah.
though I've been through a lot, like through the court system and like my
Yeah.
daughter and stuff like that. But I know a lot of men have, and to be honest with you, I got off a whole lot easier than a lot of people would. And that's another thing. Marriage is a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
But the one thing I don't like about marriage is that how you could build an empire and somebody could come in and take that empire.
Facts.
You know, it's such a scary topic. And the problem was marriage used to mean something, and now it's just an Instagram post. That's all that is. You know what I mean? That's all that
shit.
is, bro.
That's
and then
real
it's
shit.
like, at the same
Let's pass this
time,
on, man. Let's get
oh,
right,
dude,
man.
man, I like
Let's
the
get
future vibes, man.
Let's get right.
Looking like Gunna, you know?
Got a 10.
But it's I'm trying to bring back the old mentality. Like everyone says, like the nice guy is like not who the girl wants, dude. The nice guy is what the girl wants. It's like the opposite effect right now.
I always say, like, you can be nice, but don't be a pushover, bro.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a limit. There's
Yeah,
always
there's-
limits.
yeah.
There's always I guess you could say volume to that game. But yeah, no, you just gotta have fun with it too. And understand yourself. But if you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody else.
That's facts.
That's it.
That's
Simple.
facts.
Simple.
Yeah, you know, like when they say like don't be a nice guy, it doesn't mean like if you fucking going around and punching like disrespecting girls, I'm not gonna say bitches, girls and like
Women.
doing women, you know what I mean? Women, yeah, you're right. Women, disrespecting women, you know what I mean? It's like you're not gonna get nowhere with that shit though, bro. But if you
Oh, hell no.
if you like if you're a bitch, you're not gonna get respect with that either.
No.
Man or women. Like you can't be a bitch.
It's both.
Bro.
It's
Both, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is both. But at the same time, understanding your worth helps.
Yeah.
That's when I go back to like that lonely period. You got to dive so deep into yourself, man, and just understand like what makes you you. And if like you can't figure that out, then you haven't figured anything out. Because it's like you can learn everything, but if you can't teach yourself, then you learn nothing. That's the best way to put that. You can read all these quotes all goddamn day and like this, and that, but if you don't implement it, then it means nothing.
It's facts.
You know? And it hurts saying that because, dude, I used to implement so much shit, but I didn't learn a single thing from it. But, like, now I'm actually, like, taking the time to understand, like, why I'm here.
You know what I think? I feel like there's a like a very small minority that really listen to something and take it in.
Digest it.
Digest it, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people listen to shit, but they just do it as entertainment.
It is.
Yeah. It's just
And then the problem is they make it so easy. You can just scroll all night, just swiping up on the next reel, the next reel, the next reel, and stuff like that. But, like, you take it at face value. Don't take it at face value.
do not.
Understand what he's saying. And then delete yourself from that. Go ghost. 6 months. Not even. Give yourself like a month. don't look at a single thing on social media. You know how many times I've deleted myself from social media? It's insane. And the reason I got to the position I'm at now is because I did that. And I think that valued so much of myself during that period. Like, there was points in times where I would go months without a single text message. That's when you realize who your boys are, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because they'll reach out to you. They're like, bro, you all right?
Yeah, it was
you
good.
know?
Just checking
like,
up on you.
man?
Yeah,
you
type
all right?
shit.
And a bunch did. Those are my homies, you know? And at the same time, you got to really picture yourself where you want to go and then build a roadmap on how to get there and actually strictly follow it. Like, you remember back in, like, middle school and, like, elementary school, you had a planner, a daily planner, stuff like that. You had to write down your assignments, stuff like that. It's the exact same situation here, but it's set for more of a professional atmosphere.
Yeah,
That's the
bro.
best way to put that. I write down everything. And I think that really what's helped me. Therapy is great, too, as well.
All right.
I think therapy, in terms of men's mental health,
Yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, this is a big topic that I really want. My bad, I don't want to cut you off,
bro. Hit me.
That I really want to talk about, bro.
Yeah.
Men, mental health, bro. Like, continue.
It's
my
so
bad.
slept on.
Yeah,
And it's viewed as weak, and it's not. It is not weak whatsoever. If you're seeking help, you will find help. And I'm not even talking about in a professional atmosphere. If you text your closest friend, like right now, like, hey, bro, I need some help, he's going to hit you back up and be like, what's wrong?
facts.
Spill it. All of it. It doesn't even matter. Just spill it. Because then once you let it go like that, then you realize the issue that's ahead of you and how you're going to make it better. You know?
That's real.
And especially coming from a veteran. The veteran community is horrible. There's a lot of vets, man. They're homeless. They die of suicide. Like, man. It hits home on that one because, like, I know a couple guys that toss their life because of some shit like this. Or women. Because of women. Or like, because of just anything. Bills, you name it. It doesn't matter how far behind you are. It just matters how much you can take and move forward with it.
Moving forward.
You know?
Yeah, that's one thing I really, truly don't understand.
Yeah.
No matter how much I sit down and really trying to
No, you can't.
get it.
You can't.
I can't understand why, like, somebody would give up their life for their country and God willing, they make it back.
Yeah.
And they don't have the top tier of fucking everything the country have to fucking offer. I don't understand it, bro. That should be pissing me off. Like, I feel like every veteran should have the very best health care. Whatever they need, they should get it.
And then it goes back, so here's another good topic that relates to that.
My bad.
Ego.
Why do you think they don't have that, bro?
They have it.
Our government, or is it like...
They have it, but it's ego.
All right, how so?
Because everybody views a man as, like, very strong and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, man, dude, I'll crumble in a heartbeat. Yeah. But it's like the ego, you have to... You're laughing at me. You know what I mean. But it's like your ego, you have to let it go. Because as soon as you allow others in, only good people are coming in if you set yourself up in that nature.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What or when was it did you, like, figure that, hey, man, I got to really check my ego?
So there was a time in my life, man, that I was just drinking nonstop.
Yeah.
And I knew where it was progressing. I never really got into the drug game and stuff like that, but I knew that was my next step.
Yeah.
Because drinking wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And it wasn't giving me that, like, buzz that I was looking for. And it goes back to a man without purpose seeks pleasure. And that was my pleasure, was going out to the bar, going out, having a great time, socializing, but in a negative atmosphere. Because 9 times out of 10, the reason those guys are out at a bar is because they're going through something. You know? Yeah. And, like, it's a negative effect to natural dopamine. And what it is like, dopamine is whenever you see, like, the sunrise, you're out at the beach, you see kids, like, as a kid, you're playing out in the field, like, you're just having a great time. But like, outside of that, when you get older, you lose that feeling because you see life. And so it's insane. Oh yeah, we sparking up now.
Yeah, bro. My bad. Yeah, you are. You was cooking, bro. You was cooking.
That's another thing. I love cooking too. I'm a big Texas guy, so
I
like
fi-
barbecue, man. You guys come on over, man. I open invite, man.
You don't forget like this. Okay, what are some like terms that people use in Texas
Yeehaw.
that in Florida, and Rich journey into becoming a Florida man, right? There's some terms that people use in Florida, like ghetto term. Let me say ghetto term, right? Like jit.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh
cooking,
no. Oh no. I
like-
got you on a good
you know
one.
what I
I got
mean?
you on a good.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know what everybody else is speaking on, but whenever I was in Houston and stuff like that, whenever like you out at the club and stuff,
Yeah.
and like you got like there's always a beautiful girl with
Yeah.
kind of like she's still a beautiful woman, but not of your style.
Yeah.
And we would call it a longhorn.
Longhorn.
Yeah. Be like, oh yeah, you chilling with longhorn tonight. But out here, I feel like I could switch it and be like, oh, yeah, she's beautiful, but she's got herself a little gator. Because longhorns are big out in Texas, but out here, man, you guys got some gators, though. You got a shit ton of gators out here.
Yeah, there's some beautiful women out here, though.
They are, but they're always chilling with a gator, you know what I
You
mean?
ain't been to Miami yet, though, no?
Oh, no, I haven't
Not
been to
yet?
Miami. I've been to Key West, though. Key West, that literally is the Wild West. 100% Wild West.
Oh, man.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ooh-wee.
Man, I'm about to spark
Ooh-wee.
this one up now.
Yeah. It's all right.
Little timeout session.
People. This is brought to you by what's your thing, bro? What's your Orego Entertainment.
You gotta say in the accent.
Shout out to my dog, man.
Brought to you by Zins too. I like
Brother.
Zins.
Yeah, shout out to you by Zens, dog.
Mm-hmm.
What does that
You
do
want
for
one?
you though? I seen them shits like
So it's like a nicotine pouch. So it's like it's not as nasty as like dipping.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like tobacco and stuff like
No.
that. This is just straight nicotine, and you can slip it in. You can drink with it. You don't have to spit.
Yeah.
Like you don't look. So bad thing about like Copenhagen, like all them big brands, like you gotta have like a spit bottle next to you and stuff, and that just
Yeah.
makes you look a little too not sophisticated.
All
That's
right.
the best way to put that.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, the price of nicotine has gone up.
Because of this. Yeah.
And they were saying there's conspiracy. I got to put my Tim Ford hat
Oh,
on.
bro, there is a lot of conspiracy around it.
Because they were saying that nicotine killed nanobot particle that was
Ooh,
Put
I like this.
into-
I haven't heard this one.
that was put into like
Yeah.
the COVID-19. Oh, the C-19
Ooh, I like that.
shot. You got shot?
Oh, bro, we had no choice in the military. We're like the first ones to get it.
fuck.
Yeah, we were the first ones to get it. We're like the guinea pigs. And you know what's crazy? Guys were getting kicked out if they did not take the shot.
Which is crazy. Now they're finding
Yeah.
out that used to get kicked out of all most social media for saying that, for having a controversial take about COVID.
Yeah.
Now that people are saying that, hey man, like it was not that deadly as we thought. Like, you know what I mean, it was. I'm not gonna COVID denier, any fact, but a lot of younger demographic, right? The
Yeah.
younger demographic, they didn't really impact us that much. If you like around like 21 and shit, it was more for the older people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I was out here in Florida. I didn't take that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want to take that shit. You didn't take that shit either, right? Yeah, we didn't take the vaccine.
Y'all didn't take it?
Yeah.
No wonder you got 3 eyes. No, I'm playing.
Oh,
Hell no.
shit. Did
man.
you feel different after taking it?
No, to be honest with you, I
No?
didn't. I didn't really feel much, to be honest with you. But, I mean, the concept, though, I didn't like.
Like
I didn't
having
like
to
the
take it?
concept. Yes. Yeah. But we had no choice, though. It's either like you throw away your military career or you take it. So that's a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
What year was you in before you had to
So
make
I
that decision?
went back in I've been in since 2016.
Yeah.
Then I got out 21.
All right.
Yeah, about
20 years around. the
yeah,
middle of
around
that shit.
21. Yeah. So it was
Damn.
like I was through the whole thing.
Oh shit.
Crazy. It was a weird place.
So
man.
if you were to get out, you would have lost your
all my benefits, all that, man, all of that. If
Yeah.
I didn't take it, I know too many guys that did that, and then now they have like a lawsuit that's like getting their benefits back.
Yeah.
But you got to go through this whole trial period, like all sorts of stuff, man. It's not. It sucks. It's such a sad thing. And like these guys have like been to war and stuff like that. Then they're out here getting kicked out because of it. They didn't take a shot. You know,
That's stupid, bro.
then it goes into the politics and then the bureaucracy that comes from that, which is absolutely disgusting.
You don't like. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say this. I wasn't born here, but I fuck with the U.S., bro.
US
But
is good.
the one thing I have a problem with, I feel like as a power, I'm gonna open my third eye for this shit that I'm about to say, right?
Let it rock.
Yeah. For like the power that the US is, right? It looks like a lot of places like they go to is to start wars and like
It's a money game.
take over and like it's weird though, bro. I don't know
money game.
who's in control of whatever that's going on. I feel like as a power, you should be able to go there and like build up other places and not
Yeah.
go over there and trying to like
Destroy it.
destroy it, bro.
So think about it. That's how the economy grew.
Yeah.
So like think about it. So the reason we got out of the Great Depression was because of World War II
Yep.
and all of that. And then once all that started kicking off and stuff, dude, they just never stopped because it's a money game. The boys who are eating like steaks and all that up top,
Yeah.
they're living the lavish life. But then you got guys in the trenches and stuff like that, leaving their families, dying, like you name it.
Yeah, man.
While these guys are enjoying steaks.
Yeah. I know you did paperwork while your time in the military, but you probably know somebody that or some people around
Oh, I
the
know way too many.
Yeah, with a lot of people that how does it feel or how did they feel knowing they probably knew the truth about what's going up top, but still had to go through and do what they had to do.
Yeah, I knew way too many. And the mentality they came back with was tough because technically you have to do what you're told.
Yeah.
Or you suffer the consequences, you know? Nobody wants to live like that.
Yeah, man.
That's why a lot of those guys got out,
Yeah.
you know? And like it's such a scary thing because then you realize what the political atmosphere is really about. It's about money.
Yeah.
100%. And
It's
then
sickening though.
and then also too, I love those out there for the single dads out there too, man. You know how child support was developed? Child support was developed from all the World War II vets. They would go out, and obviously their families were left behind and stuff like that. And they called it a benefit. They just called it a benefit where the government would pay them and stuff like that while their husband was out on war, you know, doing their thing. The government would pay them a subsidy. Then when the guys came back from war, this is why they call it the boomer era, because they came back from war because they haven't seen nothing in years, months, whatever you want to call it. They didn't see nothing. They came back and they just started knocking up everybody. And the problem was, though, they had like wives and kids and this and that, significant others, and they were just doing whatever they could just to kind of like get that edge off because they seen some shit.
Yeah.
And then the government realized that we cannot support this system, as in like a mother of a child and stuff like that. It's technically a form of like health care and like subsidies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so what they did is they started charging the man for his actions, and then it became child support, which is insane. If you look at the history, the reason they don't want like moms or dads or single dads on any term of health care or anything like that is because they know they could be on child support instead.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
That's insane, bro.
Not a lot of people know that.
That's
how it all started.
That's why people say always follow the money, bro.
Yeah. So instead of the government paying the mother, the man pays the mother.
Which is sick.
Sickening, right? And then they tax it. And it's a tax write-off at the end of the year. So the more you pay in child support, the bigger tax write-off they get because the mother's not on any term, or the father, you got a lot of single fathers out there too, is not paying the difference. It's insane. So all it is, yeah, I bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I'm
Yeah.
just now learning that shit, bro. This is sick, bro.
That's how child support started.
Yeah.
It was for the guys that were out there serving and doing their thing. And then they came back. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a bunch of great guys there too, but that's why it's called the boomer era, because they wanted to get the edge off, and the government didn't want to pay for it. So they put the man, which technically is responsible, but they put him on it instead of giving government subsidies like childcare, this, that. Like, you know how like a lot of women, they'll go out and use kids as a weapon.
Yeah.
And that's where it all came from, because that's what they started doing, and then the government couldn't keep up. So then they're like, you know what? Let's transfer this. They call it ownership. Transfer the ownership to the father, and he has to pay whatever amount he has to pay, so the government doesn't have to pay it.
You think there's like a solution to all that bullshit, bro?
No.
You think it's too far gone?
Too far gone. Yeah.
Thing is that.
And then there's
man.
ways around it too. Like, obviously, you don't have to use the court system for any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just it's such a sad spiel.
Yeah,
Such
you gotta.
a sad
I
spiel.
feel like you gotta have understanding women though, that understand that it's on the same level as you, that understand the game that's being played.
But a lot of women don't.
Can work
That's the
with you.
problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Program, bro. I'm not. It's gonna sound horrible, but a lot of women are easily programmed, bro.
Yeah, they're not, and then
They
neither are
follow-
men. So
yeah.
it's a double standard.
Yeah,
It really
a lot of
is.
men, yeah, facts.
It really is. It really is. Like we're not angels,
Yeah, facts.
but we ain't saints either. You know what I mean? Like it's
Facts,
just it's
facts,
all
facts.
like they're not saints either. We're not saints.
Facts.
But there will be a point in time. I think time is reversing itself right now, and I think what everybody wants is the traditional values.
Yeah.
Give it like 2 or 3 years. I
Yeah.
guarantee it. The traditional values will be back.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like this is like a major event that have to happen for that shit to happen, bro. Because a lot of like,
Dude, World War III's coming up, man.
yeah, I hate to say
It's coming up, bro.
I hate the sound of it. You got Israel bombing fucking Palestine and Lebanon
And then the problem is innocent people are dying because
innocent,
of that.
yeah,
Bystanders.
which is sick. Like it's
Sickening, isn't it?
just a lot. I've never been into that type of situation, you know what I mean? And it's like, for me, I feel like just why that shit have to happen? It does to me. I think it doesn't need to happen, bro,
Yeah.
for people to really get to understand. and
There's
live
an
a good
economical
life, bro.
value to everything.
That is true. Which is like money. Listen, that's why I always say America's fucking amazing, great to make money, to do what you got to do. But I don't think it's a right place mentally to live.
No.
I don't think it is, bro. It's
My biggest advice to anybody is make American money living in a foreign country.
Uh-huh.
Their values are so much higher than like
Yeah.
what we can imagine. It's insane.
Stand on value. Like, I feel like money is important, bro, but a lot of people value money way much more than morality and respect. And I don't respect that.
No,
That's a bar.
that is a bar.
And I don't respect that shit.
Is a bar.
Like, I feel like morality should be first. Being human should be the first place. Should be in first place, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Being human, not money, bro. Nigga, when you die, you're not going to take that shit with you, bro.
Yeah, and then also when you throw kids in the mix too, you got to build a legacy. And stuff
Yeah.
like that. So the biggest takeaway for me, it's like I had to go through the whole court system for all that, for the child support, and like the mother of my daughter, she's a great woman. I'll never knock her. She gave me who my daughter is, you know, and she was able to obtain that and actually like give life to my daughter, which we are incapable of.
Yeah.
And I forever will cherish that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the values that came with that. The values changed, you know, and that's where I could not be a part of.
Yeah.
And it's sad because the kids pay the price every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time. I feel like,
But it's not a hindering thing. I think it's a learning objective as a man, because then you learn, like, how can I teach her to understand the value of a woman, but also understand the value of a man. And that's where I cannot wait to teach my daughter's 4 years old, so I cannot wait to show her that. But also I want to develop a system where she doesn't have to fight for everything she's ever wanted because it's already there. Because I didn't come up from that. I came up from nothing. And a lot of people have. And even if you came up from something, it doesn't matter. Like, you understand the value of what you bring and how you can contradict that and then show it to your offspring. That's a whole different ball game.
and
on
on that, I was listening to this, like, I told him this, like, yesterday. I was listening to Jay-Z song. Shout out to Jay-Z, man. Hey,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
He was saying, there was a song, he said the lyrics, it was like, my parent didn't have shit. No, he said generational wealth, that's the key. My parent didn't have shit, so the shift starts with me. That shit
That's
was
where
crazy,
it started
bro.
with me. Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit hard. That shit
Started with
like,
me.
bro. I'm like, bro, that shit tough, bro.
Yeah. No, and it does. And it's like, that's kind of where a little bit about me, man. We come up from much, man. My dad's from Spain, mom from Mexico, immigrants, went to Texas, had me. And it's just me, too. Only me. I got no brothers, no sisters.
Yeah. Only you.
Just me.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to
didn't
you.
tell you that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just me. And then I was in the military, too, giving my mom a heart attack. You know how them Hispanic women are.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
shit.
Mijo.
But yeah,
how she doing? She good? She chilling? She
oh,
chilling
man, they're
now?
hanging out. So it was nice. So
Yeah.
my biggest goal was to, I've always had this dream of, like, paying off my parents' house and stuff like that. And so I did. I did that 2 years ago. Paid them off. My dad's retired now. I was like, yo, Pops, you ain't got to worry about me, But at the same time, those are my best friends. FaceTime them every night and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
Those are the
Are
homies.
they proud of you?
Oh, man, beyond.
Yeah.
Those are my biggest supporters.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy. It doesn't even matter who your biggest supporters are as long as you have a good system behind you, and you always do. No matter who you are, you have that one friend that's there or that you grew up with. There's always somebody. But at the same time, you don't need that somebody. You just need yourself. So, mental health.
Yeah, man.
Men's mental health.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is a big
I like that we're talking about
Listen.
this.
niggas. Listen, I grew up different, so a lot of perspective that you niggas have, I don't have, and there's a lot of ways you feel about a certain situation that I don't feel. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? And also too, bro, the major thing about all this.
I keep forgetting there's a camera there. I got to look up.
Nah, the camera is cool, man. The major thing I feel, bro, as a man, bro, you just gotta stand on your shit. Whatever that shit is, stand on that motherfucker, bro.
Dude, step on it.
Yeah, stand on that shit. 10 toes, chest up.
Even if you're missing toes.
Yeah. Chest up, bro. Just, you know what I mean? You're gonna get a lot of shit wrong, but you're gonna get a lot of shit right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And then also, too, like, me coming out here, like, I knew nobody. And I just go out to the first bar that I thought was cool. And then I met the guy behind the camera right now, man. And then, like, it just blossomed from there.
What are some ways what are some ways and advice you would give to people that would move to a new town that don't know anybody that?
Do not stay in the dark.
Okay.
My big, and kind of put that in a little simpler terms, is don't dwell on the past. That is why they call it the present, because it is a present.
Yeah.
Because you're in the moment.
Facts.
Like, do not live by darkness.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the sun is there for a reason. It's bright. If it wasn't bright, then we would not be outside.
Would have been fucked.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you gotta. That was my biggest takeaway. It's like, there was so easy for me to, like, sit down and, like, actually, like, just be sad and stuff like that. I had too many things that could make me sad. But why would I want to be sad in a place of light?
Yeah, man.
And that's where I developed that skill. It was like simply just going out.
Yeah.
Give somebody compliments.
Yeah,
Be like, yo, that's a nice shirt. Those are nice shoes. Something like that. Start small. And then build up from it. Just talk to people and just understand who they are. Because 9 times out of 10, they want to understand who you are.
Yeah,
They just will not show it until you bring the light out of it. And I think that's kind of where I developed that skill, because I was going through a lot, and especially the transition from the military to civilian life. You lose that camaraderie. You lose that brotherhood.
How hard was it?
Dude, difficult. Very, very difficult, because you're with guys that have been through it through your whole career. And it's like, imagine like your high school buddies, but like for 6 years, Like, those are your homies. You'd literally die for them. And you lose that as soon as you step out of your comfort zone. But being uncomfortable is the greatest feeling, because once you're comfortable, you're like, wow, I should have done this years ago.
Yeah.
You know?
There was this thing I saw like on a couple of days ago.
But yeah, it's my biggest advice, for real.
Yeah.
Definitely step out. Do not dwell in the darkness. Because it is so easy to dwell in the darkness. It's insane how easy it is. And then, like, you got, like, the dating apps and this and that. Like, man, just go out and talk to people.
Yeah.
You'll strike gold 20 times faster than you would swiping.
Facts.
100%.
Facts.
100%.
And game, bro. Like a lot of these women that goes on the social media, like the apps, the dating apps, they go for self-esteem boosts, man. Oh, he want me. Oh, he swiped
Affirmation.
on me. Affirmation.
In the wrong sense. You only get affirmation from God. You do not get it from a dating app.
Preach.
You know?
Preach, man.
And that's another thing, too. I found my faith, too, a little bit as well. So I started going to, like, church a lot. And I've never been a big church guy. Like, I grew up Catholic and stuff like that, and then I got baptized, all that. But whenever I was in the military and stuff, I didn't believe in God, because God would take away good people. And I never knew why. Like, why was it his turn and not mine? And once I realized there's a path, and he puts stuff in front of you because he knows you can take it.
Yeah.
And that it's almost like a test. They call it testament, but it's a test.
Yeah.
All of it's a test.
The strongest soldier get the toughest test.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
Yeah.
And like, everybody's a soldier. It doesn't matter if you're in the military, you're in high school, you're just starting off life. It doesn't matter. Everybody's a soldier, no matter what. And it's like, no matter where you are, you have to understand where you want to go.
Yeah.
And you're gonna face 1,000 different issues, but run through them.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're there. And then, especially if you're looking for the right one, don't look. The right one's there. You'll find it naturally.
Yeah.
And do not seek, I guess you could say, validation from your friends, because if they're your real friends, they already validate you.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the biggest takeaway.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Niggas, good shit, bro. You got me on this fucking soapbox, man. I like it. I like it.
Let me see that. The light
matches. Yeah,
man.
We're going old school matches.
Yeah, all right.
On that retro vibe.
I was expecting you to have like an electrical like lighter or something.
No, we keep it natural. Keep it natural, bro.
I fuck with all that.
If I had a lighter, it'd have a COVID vaccine in it. Man, I can't say it. I love being here, man. It's good stuff. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, man. This is great.
I love it. You and I always say, bro, like, you know what I mean? If you find like good, genuine people, you gotta like really appreciate.
Take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it.
You see,
not a lot of people are real though nowadays.
No, they're not. They're not. Like, everybody puts up a
front.
Like a front, but dude, I'll tell you my deepest, darkest secrets, and I just met you. You know what I mean? But it's also it's almost like a test too. At the same time, how can you understand it, or can you value what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if you've never been through it, doesn't matter. You understand where the pain comes from.
I feel like a lot of people are lacking feel. Like
the feel.
Like the feel. Like there's a lot of shit that don't need to be said. You can feel me when I say it. Or not even when I say it. You can feel me. Like you can just
the aura.
Yeah, you can feel me, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
No, then that gets into a deeper level too. Because then it starts to show who you are. And then what you do in situations that are uncomfortable. Yeah. Whenever I told you about that, like being uncomfortable is the greatest feeling. I love being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing. And that means you're in a position that you're supposed to learn from. Yeah. You know?
I was saying this thing. It says you only grow when you do shit you don't want to do. You don't really, shit you don't really want to do.
No, you're right. You're
right.
You
know what I mean?
I love those situations.
Yeah.
And that goes back to like me going out by myself and stuff like that. Like, do I just go out by myself, talk to whoever's next to me, say hi, just ask them how their day's going. Yeah. And to be honest with you, the fact that you did that opens them right up.
Facts.
Because it's not a norm anymore. It's not. It's not normal to do that. Everybody's so in their bubble. Yeah. Burst it. Yeah. Burst that bubble.
Yeah.
Burst it.
You be shocked, man. How people.
And that's how I
receive
ended up
you.
here. You know, that's exactly how I ended up here. It's kind of dope. They kidnapped me. Actually, help me.
You had to blink a couple times, right?
Yeah.
I be seeing these like videos where like hostage situations where people like
Oh, dude.
they are blinking and then people like on the other side of the video is like typing what the fuck they're trying to say or where they at.
Dude,
that shit crazy.
that
bro.
happens.
That's a fire, bro.
Then again, they might need
That's
eye
a-
drops. We never know.
No, that's facts.
No, but life's been good though.
That's been good.
It's been good. It's nice to be in a new area and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Good people around me.
Hell yeah.
And like the only reason good people are around me is because I went looking for good people and I found it.
And you're a good person,
Exactly.
from what I've known.
Oh yeah, horrible
Yeah,
person.
you're a good
bro.
person.
Yeah. Horrible.
And you're a good person, bro. You're not, and I like the fact that you're not scared of just being
Oh
out there,
man, and
bro.
try new things.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna fail 1,000 times. But man,
You're not gonna know what you like if you don't try shit.
yeah, that's true too.
I mean, don't stay in that the box, nigga. Trying to get out the
I
box.
call it like an avenue.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a box. A box
Yeah.
you can bounce back. You can bounce off the edges. I call it like an alley
Mm.
because you got to make it to the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like
Because
that.
it's like if it's an alley, like obviously you want to make it to the other side.
Yeah.
If it's a box, you just kind of bounce off the sides and you just back in square one. An alley, you got to make it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in some scary alleys. I know everybody has. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to be here. I'm trying to be on the other side. You know, you got to view life like that. That's kind of where I came from.
I like that. That's cool. Listen, this is the time of the pod we'll get into the fuckery. This is where I'm gonna like shoot you some situation, right? And you gonna I want to see
Oh,
like
shit.
how you
Hit
think
me.
about that motherfucker,
Hit me.
right? Would you ever wife up a chick that's been on video getting fucked, or your homie had fucked?
Is she a 10?
All right, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's your 10. Fuck
Can
it.
she cook?
It's up to it.
You got to throw the outliers out there.
It's up to debate.
Okay. All right. We'll keep it generic then.
Yeah.
Okay. A girl that's
That's on
on
video.
cam.
That's on cam getting donkey fucked.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll turn to a donkey real quick. No, play. Nah, hell no.
All right.
Nah, there's a difference. There's beauty and then there is standard.
All right.
And there's a fine balance
Yeah.
between that. And so if a girl has chosen that path, that's the path she wants to go on. So I respect that path.
All right.
But that's not the path I'm going to follow. So obviously no.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't go that deep like that.
I would. It
No.
says more about her character than anything, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking people can fuck. Like, I'm not judging people for fucking. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like there's a cap.
That's a
low-key a cap for that.
There's
I
a
ain't gonna
difference.
lie.
There's a difference there. No, I could
If you
not
put
do that.
my bad. I feel like if you allow yourself to be in this situation where you're on video doing certain like getting on train and you can't be my
that's,
wife. You are disqualified from being
yeah.
my wife. I'm sorry, but this is not gonna be me.
Yeah, hell no. So then that becomes the self-worth. And so
Right, yeah.
once you understand your self-worth,
Yeah.
there was a time and day that we viewed all those artists, I'm going to
Yeah.
call them artists, as prestigious.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Everybody did. At least in the male spectrum, everybody
Right.
did. But now that you see where that stems from, and it all could have been for, like, prevented.
Yeah.
A woman like that could have been for, like,
And
she'd
listen,
never be there.
Can I say something?
Hit me.
I'm gonna say something. Some women, you know, make mistakes and end up where they at, and some women choose to be where they at.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Some women choose
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
whores. I ain't gonna lie. And some women just the situation make them out to be what they are. So you just gotta, you know, differentiate.
Yeah. Okay, so here, let's flip the script a little bit.
Yeah, let's
So in
flip the
terms of the male aspect,
Yeah.
how would you consider, like, let's say, like us just dogging? Would that be considered a offset to that? Not on cam, but in the same morality.
No, I feel like men are hole makers. So it's like But there's a downside to that.
No, hang on. Let me
Go ahead,
show some on that. So
Yeah.
history shows.
Yeah.
So think about
I'm liking this. Is getting good.
Hey,
let's
think
get
about
in
this.
there. Let's
So
get in there.
for prime example,
Yeah.
Genghis Khan,
Yeah.
the ruler of Mongolia,
Mongolia.
and then
Mongolia.
he ruled that whole nation over there.
Yeah.
Many thousands of people can trace their DNA to him.
Yeah.
You know, so he was on that like that status because
Yeah.
he had those genetics
Yeah.
that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
But it's like only because he was a king.
Yeah.
So it came back to status. So women
Yeah.
only seek status.
Yeah.
But at the same time, males can be like that. But do we get knocked for it? Or do women get knocked for it more? That's my question.
I be like, when it comes to the Genghis Khan shit, I feel like they had no choice but to fucking fuck that nigga.
Oh, that's
man.
true too. Yeah.
Cause
They just trying to make.
Because if you don't do it, then your head gonna get
Yeah,
chopped on up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so,
true.
but
Forgot about that.
That is at the same time, like, listen, there's balance to it, man. Like,
No, there is. There is.
you know what I mean? Like,
But he was a king.
he was king. Yeah.
He was a king. There's
You
a
got
difference.
a point. You got a point.
There's a difference. He had a boat.
So, and again,
If you got a boat,
like-
you're good.
back in the days, right? We like people say we're more advanced now. I guess you know what I mean. Back in the days, there's a lot of like things that before we do it, we think about. Now, back in the day, niggas was, like men would just do it.
What an
Fucking
era.
just-
What an era.
Not because there's no like they didn't have to think about the consequence of their action. Really,
It's true.
you know what I mean. So there's a lot of things that people
Yeah.
did back then that
No, I just like to flip the script just to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Just to put that perspective out there.
Yeah.
Because it is different. There is a difference.
It is
but
different. There's double standard, and then like in the genders like throughout. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you go if a woman go to a club, she can get a VIP. Like she can get in somebody's section for free.
That's true.
You know what I mean? If you're a
True.
man, you can't really you can't really do that. So
And
there's
it goes
double
back to that
standard.
Chick-fil-A thing I said earlier.
Yeah, facts. I
You know?
remember. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I view like I don't really go through it like to see like because as a man, like you live in a man like mental. You know what I mean? We go to different
Yeah.
struggles. We go to different like type of shit. You know what I mean, we're different, but we are important, and
Well,
we
it's
even
a-
more
it's a
important
life
together.
balance. Yeah.
We important together, but no matter
It
how
is.
like the social media trying to like pin us against each other and shit, it's bro, we better together, bro.
I like that.
I always say we better together, bro.
Yeah.
Women, you got your role, men, we got our role. Doesn't mean we have to butt head about like what we have to do and shit.
Yeah. Nah,
we
you
can
ain't
live
lying.
together,
You
bro.
ain't
Like
lying.
it's not.
I wish it was that simple.
Yeah,
you know?
true,
I really do.
true,
Really do.
true. It's just that.
Yo, hit me
programming.
with your next question. I know you got some good ones.
I got some good questions. I bet.
I like that question. That was a good one.
Oh,
So I like that question. That was a good one. Got me on
let's
over
get
here
let's
Genghis
let's.
Khan and shit. Little Mongolian grill.
Oh, this shit.
That's a restaurant too
What's-
out in Houston. It's great.
Mongolian grill.
Mongolian grill.
The fuck? I ain't never heard of that. That's fire though.
It's like a Chick-fil-A but like Mongolian.
Oh, that's fire as fuck. Hell
You
yeah,
good.
bro. Hell
good.
yeah. What's the number one quality you're looking for in a wife?
It's a good question. I think morality.
Oh, okay.
Understanding who she is and where she wants to go. And honestly, you can kind of partner that with motivation.
Mhm.
If she's motivational and like she sees where she's at and she wants to move forward with it honorably and ethically, then that's a big one. That's definitely a big one. It's not necessarily like everybody's like about looks and stuff, but man, looks fade.
So
Mental capacity does not. You know?
would you wife up a 7 that? I mean, that's a stupid question.
No, I got you. Hang on, let me partner
yeah,
that.
go ahead.
So there's a 7 that absolutely is in love with me and like wants to be all about me and wants to help me build. Oh, 100%.
Right.
100%. Yeah. Compared to a 10 that's like kind of there and like doesn't really understand what you want and doesn't want to help you, nah, you can miss me with all that.
So would you pick look over personality?
Personality over everything.
Facts.
100%.
What if she, okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
I'll do the same too.
Yeah.
But
I know you would.
But
That's why I said
you can't be too crazy looking though. Then we're gonna have
Yeah, you can't look like a
then we're gonna have a problem.
you can't look like an iguana. You know what I'm saying? You can't look like that. But obviously there has to be a physical attraction.
Yeah.
That's human nature.
Yeah.
There
That's
is
very
a
important.
physical human nature thing, like you are attracted to this person. But what really develops that compared to like, hey, like we're just gonna have our thing and that's about it, is what divides that is the personality. And like where you stand in life. You know?
I always say, man,
Like, dude, wife up a 7 that absolutely loves you and is your biggest fan.
I always listen. This is my cue for like relationship. Listen, like the girl that likes you. Don't like the girls that you like, nigga.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. It's true.
That's true,
It's
bro. If
100%
you have
true.
a great relationship,
Yeah.
like the girls that love your dirty draws, bro.
Yeah.
Don't go around chasing after the chick that you like, bro. It's never gonna end up right.
Nah. Never chase two.
Yeah, never chase.
Don't
bro.
chase. If the chase ain't there, then don't. But then again, that's what a lot of people they adore is the chase.
Chase. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's great. But a lot of times the chase, you'll burn yourself out before you make it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. I always think I was like,
We all been there. Yeah. I've chased girls that deny me in like all sorts of ways, and I was still chasing. I was like, man,
after you fuck, like, do you look at them the same?
If I see the connection, yeah.
Okay.
And if it got to that point, there is a connection.
All right.
You know, more on an intimate level.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't go to that intimate level unless I didn't see it. So a lot of men, like, they just want to get, like, kind of, like, get the edge off and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. You can get the edge off all you want. But is it really getting the edge off? No. Because you're just going to do it again. Do it again. And did you ever heal? No. Never healed. So, like, I talk to a lot of guys that, like, dog a lot.
Yeah.
And you lose a part of yourself every time. Whenever you actually could have kept that puzzle piece and built something even bigger.
Yeah.
Instead of losing it to something that was only temporary. That's what I'm saying. Like, pain, loneliness, all that, that's a feeling. It is not a mindset whatsoever. And it never will be. Like, if you feel it, yeah, it's good in the moment. You wake up that next morning, you're like, I could have been better without that, you know?
Yeah, man.
And then all of a sudden, you're like, you're messing up your career.
Yeah.
I've been there, man. Oh, the amount of the women that I've went after, man. I used to like go after women all the time and jeopardize my career, jeopardize this, jeopardize that, miss social events that I should have been there for, all because of a girl that I wanted for that night. And that's not, and it's the same for like women. Like they jeopardize a lot just for the man that they want to be with, just to overcome something that was in the past. It's not a tit for tat system.
Yeah, man.
Like, take your stripes, but take them honorably.
Yep.
You know, and understand that. And that's the next dilemma there.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like, let's say you just broke up with like your ex and stuff like that. They want to go out in town and just destroy everything.
Yeah.
You're only destroying yourself.
Yeah.
Both women and men.
Yeah.
You know.
One thing I'll say, don't let lust lead you, bro. Do not let lust lead you.
That's why lust and lead start with the same letter. It's an L. And if you let lust and lead and that lead you, you will catch an L.
Yep, facts.
Losing and lust and luxury, those big words can be taken away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hard work starts with an H, which means heart.
Heart.
That's why it's all within the same, I guess you could say, like syllable in that sense. You know, it's crazy.
A lot of men, bro, lead with, You know, think with this heart, not this fucking whatever the fuck.
Not the one down below.
Yeah, not the one down below, motherfucker.
That's why you have a belt. It's the reason there's a belt.
Lead, man, lead.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Lead.
crazy, ain't it? But at the same time, like, you do have to go through periods like that to understand your worth.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Don't do it.
Hmm?
It's a stupid road, ain't it?
Yeah, stupid road, man.
Stupid road.
Motherfuckers be.
I hope this next podcast we all wifed up, stuff like that.
Wife.
Yeah. It's out there.
It's up. Listen. I have a lot of different perspective on the wife thing. You know, me personally, I'm gonna put it out there. Like, I would low key want like at least 2 wives.
What you gotta do? What you gotta do is you gotta get a. I'm not gonna say all that, but
I was just fucking around. Like, listen,
dude, you gotta convert to Mormon.
Mormon.
Dude, they got multiple wives. That's what I hear. I heard Andreas is Mormon.
Yeah, right. He is though.
But
You been doing this thing. Oh man, but listen,
yeah, I mean, eventually there'll be a time and place. There's always hope.
Listen, I'm all for love, man. I love love, bro. Like, that's one of the things that
I live too hard.
I don't know about.
We all
I
do.
love love. I love. Listen, the most beautiful thing is like, the thing I liked about relationship is like, is like when you go out with your girl, you have a good time. She dressed right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's yours.
Yeah, you doing your thing, and it's vibe. It's just the vibe is immaculate. She's happy. You happy. That's beautiful, bro. That's one of the things you can never like.
So there's this one nice thing I heard. Behind every great man is a great woman. Think about it.
Yeah.
A lot of big leaders, great woman.
Yeah.
But also, there's a counteractive to it.
Yep.
A lot of great men, there is no woman.
There
was at one point.
A lot of shit start with behind women. A lot of guys kill each other about women. A lot of guys
yeah, that too, man.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Fighting over a girl, dude. Man,
yeah, relax, bro.
Get out of here.
Yeah, take it easy. Take a chill pill, man. That's what I would never understand. Like, fighting behind a chick. Listen, bro. No, I'm not. Let me take that back. I was gonna say nobody raping them girls, but some of y'all niggas weird.
Yeah,
y'all do that.
It sucks.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of
We'll find you if you do.
Yeah, facts, bro. It's weird. A lot of women choose to get in the act. So if you find them or catch them doing this shit, do not kill the other man. Do not try to fight him.
The man didn't know.
You know what I mean? He most likely he didn't know.
He could have known. He didn't. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Man did nothing.
I feel like a lot of women do not sleep with guys they don't like. So if you catch a girl cheating or like sleeping with somebody, bro, it's because she liked it
for
moment. Some reason, for the moment. So do not go to jail behind her.
Over a damn female.
Over a damn female. Guess what she gonna do when you in jail?
Same shit she doing.
Same shit she doing when you was out. So chill, bro. Like,
and
take your L.
I like that.
Learn how to take an L, bro. Learn how to take a loss. Hey,
take that loss.
Pay it to the game, bro.
And then literally make that the biggest W of your life.
Facts.
Because she's gonna come back.
Yeah, ball
and
up
don't
top.
Don't text her either.
Yeah, don't text
Silence is key.
Silence is key. Ball up top.
Yeah.
Ball up top, bro.
Everything that is done in silence reflects when you are spoken.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, facts. I understand that. And people like
crazy, right?
Yeah. And don't be yapping too
much. We all been there too.
Yeah.
But the biggest takeaway that I learned from my separation.
Yeah.
What's up?
I wanted to ask you a question. My bad, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever like caught your girl like cheating and shit?
No. You know what's crazy? I never have. And then the reason me and my my previous ex and stuff like that separated, the mother of my child.
Yo, my bad. Hold on. I gotta pee like a motherfucker.
Oh, bro, hit it.
This is a record pod. Cause this is the first time ever I got up to pee. Yeah, bro. Nah, it's been cool, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I
Dude,
really fuck with the.
you're my fucking dog for real. And no, and you realize that, and I know you felt the same way because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't of that
No,
nature.
facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where
energy
like
reciprocated.
no, and it's I want you to learn from me, but I also want to
No,
learn
facts.
from you.
No, listen, like I said, bro, like
And like you've seen like my social skills and stuff like that.
yeah, that's the. To be honest, like I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time, like for all your boys, right? This is the first time we really sat down and really chop it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I fuck with the mindset. I really liked the fact that you are your own like person. You have your own mental. You know what you are. You know who you are. You know what you're not gonna go for. You know what you're not gonna fuck with, bro. And I like that shit.
Yeah.
That shit hard, bro. And since we've been out a couple times, I like how you just, especially drinking, because a lot of people you met drinking, they're a totally different person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like the fact that you are like you. You're
Yeah.
the same person. Like you chill, calm. You like to have fun, relax, but you don't accept disrespect. I really fuck with that.
Yeah.
I like
No.
the fact that you don't like.
That's
I like
you.
that, bro.
That's you, bro.
I like the fact that you don't.
I
you know what
am
mean?
who I
You're
am.
respectful, but you don't tolerate disrespect.
No.
I like that.
But also,
I really like that, bro.
that's why I associated myself with you guys, because you guys had the same moral aspects,
Wow.
and it just blended.
Yo.
And
Yo.
it's like, to be honest with you, man, it feels like I've known you for such a long time. And that's love, you know?
Wow.
You don't find that. You do not find that. Same with everybody I met, too. Been nothing but good vibes. Nothing but good vibes. You want another beer? Damn, you guys took some piss breaks. I might have to take one now, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, bro.
Bro, dude, just you wait. I'll take you to the cigar bars. Cigar bars are such a vibe.
Hey, shout out to La Cigar. There's a cigar lounge. There's a cigar lounge. We're talking
Bro,
about cigars.
they got some good ones
The
that
one
are
over
out
there
that are
from
still
the
open.
Gardens. Yeah, there's
By
another
the
one.
gardens, yeah, I like that one. Is it right there by, is it like a weird sign? And it's like all blacked out. It's dope. Hang on, let me take a quick piss outside. Oh,
Come on,
Ringo.
you've seen. Yeah, that's crazy. You seen the movie with Angelina Jolie, right? I forgot what it calls.
It's called, what is it? Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
No, that was
that
fire.
movie.
That was fire
I like
too,
that
bro.
movie.
But there was another one
It's called Salt.
where she was teaching the dude how to be an assassin. Like she shot the fucking
The
gun,
sideways. Yeah,
the
yeah.
sideways, and that
God
shit
damn.
bent. That's rich, bro.
Damn.
That's rich right there.
I forgot. I like that, though. I like that. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
the man with many talents, the man that have the ability to shoot the fucking gun and make it bend.
Dude.
The bullet, make the bullet bend. That's rich right there. The man himself. And I'm really happy for this episode, bro.
Oh, dude, I love every second of this, man. And the fact that we've been going like that long already, and I didn't even realize it, bro.
We're gonna keep kicking it,
Dude,
bro.
I fucking love it.
We're gonna keep kicking it, bro.
I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah. And then
Our
Hey,
cameraman
we go-
almost fell over. Sorry. I thought I closed it. My fault.
all right, let's get back to some gnarly conversation, right?
What were we
All right.
saying? You know what's
aliens.
crazy? Oh yeah, no.
Fucking
We're
aliens.
over here. We're talking a bunch of stuff on women. Let's talk about ourselves a little bit.
Let's talk about let's talk about
I
ourselves.
like that. You know what I mean? Add a little human factor to it.
What's the number one thing that makes you happy?
So the biggest thing I think that makes me happy, it goes back to being outside, is seeing the sun. That's
Yeah,
the biggest thing that makes me
yeah.
happy, is being outside.
The nature boy.
Yeah, no, I'm a big outdoorsman and stuff like that. And so, like, I've always
Same.
found my biggest factor of happiness was always outside. And, like, yeah, of course, I love the company, but also I love being on my own and, like, understanding who I am and what I want to do. And I've always found that outside in the sunshine. It can be anywhere. I could be at a park. I could be fucking walking down a street, like anything. So there's a thing I've been starting to do whenever I was going through all this, like, separation stuff.
Yeah.
I would just go for a walk. That was it. Simple. And that created who I am today. So easy.
It's very minimal, but it's very important, though, bro.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It moved me. And, like, that's kind of where my happiness stemmed from, was taking the time for myself. So, like, I work, like, 24 hours a day. I'm on call 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, they call me right now and I got to go.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I didn't take that personal time, then I'd be upset with myself. There's been days where I don't go on a walk. There's been days where, like, I'll like not do something for me, and then I regret it. You know, it could be as simple as, and then also working out is a great motive. But also another thing I don't like about it is they say, like, when you go through a breakup, like, go hit the gym, become a monster, this and that. No, the gym is not the place to develop. It's to develop your physical set, but not your mindset.
Yeah.
Your mental game
mental.
is not developed in a gym.
Yeah.
It's developed in silence. You know?
I like that.
That's it. That's it. Like, you can pump iron all goddamn day. As soon as you walk out there, you're still sad. But if you go take a stroll on the beach and you see, like, all these happy people and all that, like, yeah, it hurts because you see that they're happy. But then you start to dive deeper into it. How did they achieve that happiness? You see the family values. You see the camaraderie between a couple. Or it could be just friends. It doesn't even matter. You see that development. And if you see it and you believe it, it'll happen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I became who I am.
See, believe, and make it happen.
And it's like they say, like, manifestation is real. It is, 100%.
It is real.
But it's only real if you make it real.
It's facts.
You could say whatever the hell you want. You say, I'll make $1 million tomorrow.
Facts.
But if I sit on the couch in darkness, I'm not making $1 million.
It's facts.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I developed that skill. I used to take walks, and I used to observe people. Like, how did they get there? And why couldn't I get there? And then you start to understand that everything that you do, if you put it in perspective, it's your fault.
Yep.
Take accountability. Even if it's not your fault, you just say it's your fault.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
You have to take accountability.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to.
That's exactly what I did.
Now, is my perspective is like, God made you.
It's a sad road.
Yeah.
It's a very sad road.
Yeah. It's one where you have to, like, look at your own failures, and you have to.
Never regret a single thing.
Never.
Ever. Man, I've done some stupid stuff in my lifetime. And then, you know what's so crazy? I have this. It's not a regret, but it's hilarious. But it is a regret at the same time. So it was in high school. I was with this beautiful girl, and she was going to be my prom date and stuff like that. And then I met this other beautiful girl from a different school, and I thought she was of more value. And so I went with her to prom instead of the beautiful girl that I was supposed to go with.
Yeah.
And I regret that to this day because it destroyed her. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Why did I choose lust over love? And that is, it is a regret, but it's something I'll forever remember. And I was like, why did I do that? And then I look back, then I start dialing it in. I was like, why did I do that? And the reason I did that is because I wanted to look cool in front of others and never look cool in front of others at the sacrifice of yourself.
Facts.
And that is what I learned. And ever since then, I've never done that ever again. I was like, if I want to be with this person, I'm going to only be with this person. And that was it. And then I've never, like, done any of that stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, it really beat me up that day. And I still remember to this day. And, like, it's funny because it's like a high school story, but then again, it travels with you. Yep. And every action you do will travel with you.
Yep.
And you could view it however, but I took accountability for that. I was like, I fucked that away.
You have to.
That wasn't cool. And
It
I know it still affects her to this day. Because, like, we're all human. We're all human. Kind of funny story, though.
Say, yeah, you have to take accountability, bro. One thing, man, like, listen, bro, I feel like, not to go into race, a lot of, you know what I mean, my people have a victim mindset about this and that, or the man did this. Listen, I never view anybody as
There are no such thing as victims.
supreme or like, you know what I mean, or whatever, as God. There's only one God for me, the one that created everything. And he sat down, or he or she sat down, you know what I mean, and gave you
Give us life.
give you life, give you everything you needed, bro. And why sit down and use that time to make excuses?
It's true.
Why? Just why do that?
One thing I do love that he did give us everything.
Yeah, everything.
And it's like, how can everybody views opportunity differently?
Mm-hmm.
But if you view opportunity as simply just waking up, you know how many people would kill to have that opportunity?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Or to walk on 2 feet?
Yeah.
Or just to go to the grocery store?
Yep.
You know?
Yep. I had this quote down that I put it down because I liked it, that quote.
Ooh, I like it.
It says, he said, I felt sorry for myself because I had ragged shoes until I met a man with no feet.
Whew.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, you know what I mean?
And it doesn't matter where you are in life either, because somebody's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, somebody's worse. Somebody's always worse, bro.
Always worse.
Yeah.
No, I like that quote.
throw-
God
you-
damn.
you
That was
throw-
a good ass
you throw your
quote.
pile-
God damn.
You throw your problem in a pile, you quick to fucking take your shit back. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's like,
Yeah.
that's in deeper shit than you, man.
Man, that's a good quote.
Being a
I'm
blessing.
thinking about it now. No, it's a good one. And then also it's like the quote I said earlier, and I told Andreas this when me and him went out to just simple dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, this one hit me more than anything. And you know who told me this? My dad. And I feel like he's been saving this quote for a time where he saw that I was low and stuff like that. It was during like all the court stuff and like trying to get my daughter back and stuff like that. It was, a man without purpose seeks pleasure. Isn't that such a fucking crazy quote?
Yep.
But there's a difference though. There's a difference.
I always trying to tell niggas, bro. I mean that word. My bad. Let me stop using. I always tell men, period. You know what I mean? Always trying to reach your higher self. Cause be your higher self. Cause you know when you do certain shit, you know wrong and right. Good and
Everybody
bad.
knows wrong and right.
You know what I mean?
You know you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, you know certain shit you do. You know you shouldn't be doing
that.
it, bro. So don't do it.
Yeah.
It's hard. I know. Sometimes, it's hard to, not to sin,
And then I told myself this year that I'm actually gonna like fully read the Bible.
All right. That's cool.
And then also I've been reading a lot.
It's funny. I started reading the Bible, though.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I gotta.
They consider it a guide to life. It's not a guide, but it's a good staple. You know?
Yeah, man.
Because like there's many things that can be taken away from you, but faith, attitude, and effort cannot be taken away.
Yeah. And to be honest, like a lot of people, there's a lot of ways to view the Bible, religion, and all that stuff. But a lot of people,
all
the
the
main
same.
thing, the main thing I take is that nobody died and came back and tell us how that shit is. So a lot of things
True.
are speculation, but I feel like as youngins, we have a feeling inside our, some people might not have it, but you have a feeling of good and bad. You know when you lie and cheat and do certain shit, that feeling you have, like that's like it's
bad.
from God. You know it. You know it, bro.
And that's another thing too. I told myself as well, like it's easy to tell white lies, like easy ones, because no one's gonna fact check you.
Yep.
But if you do that, you're hurting yourself. And I told myself whenever I came out here, it's a new beginning and stuff. And that's why I'm a big advocate of like moving to a different place that you know absolutely nobody and restarting. Restarting is such a good avenue. I've restarted so many times in my life.
You have to, though.
But every time I've restarted, I've gained way more than I ever expected.
Yeah.
And same, comes back to, meeting you guys. Like, if I never would have met you guys, man, I'd have been searching for you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually I would have found you.
The journey is the film,
It is a film.
The journey is the film, Yeah, the film never start when I mean some do start when people are killing each other and like the high peak of the movie never started in the beginning. You know, it always like
Yeah.
get into it and
I like
then
that.
bam and then
But you know what's crazy? One thing
Yeah.
I always like to think about is like,
Yeah.
if I was being recorded, what would I want people to see?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
What would
So
you
I
want
view
people to
my
see?
life as a movie.
All right.
And it's like I want them to see who I actually am. Like I want you to see the nights that I'm absolutely hammered and like wasting my life away. But I also want you to see the nights that I'm grinding my ass off to make up for the time that I lost there. And then also I want you to see like all my downfalls. I want you to see everything. Because then it just transform what you think of me. Because like everybody sees the social media aspect of like, yo, this guy made it. But did you see all the sleepless nights? Did you see all the times I was crying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you see all that? No, but I want you to because I'm human. Everybody cries. Everybody like suffers, you know? And it's just, that's the way I view it. I view my life as a movie. And it's like, if there was a director in front of me, I want him to capture everything. And like coming on a podcast is cool because I can kind of express that feeling, but you don't see it outside of this video cam.
Suffering, I feel like suffering is a rite of passage though.
Oh, yes.
Especially
Yes.
everybody, bro. You're going through shit, some more worse than others, but suffering is a rite of passage. Jesus had to suffer.
You know, it's crazy when you suffer, you get to
cried.
the next level.
Yeah, every people worth knowing suffered in some sense. Gandhi suffered, you know what I mean?
Everybody
He chose the suffering. Like you
in
have
silence.
to. Yeah, bro. A lot of shit that happened.
But no, I like the way I've been building my life and stuff. I wouldn't change it a single bit. This one goes back to like no regrets and stuff. But it's like it's so easy to say that, but to live through it, it's a different ball game.
Yeah, bro.
But it's a fun ball game.
Yeah, you live and you learn.
Fun as hell. I've had so much fun.
That's facts.
You know, and I've had so much downfall, but I wouldn't be here without it. You know, that's one thing I love about it. I think everybody has to go through something. Everybody's going through everything.
Yeah, bro.
You'll never meet a guy that doesn't have problems.
Yeah. And
If he does, he's lying.
yeah.
You know?
I always say, man, everything is choices, you know. There's door A and door B. Your decisions will guide you to certain doors, you know what I mean? And some people play it safe, which is cool. And some people really choose to, like, you know what I mean? Let me see what...
Do you believe there's only two doors?
I mean, life is not always black and white. There's certain gray areas, you know what I mean? There's certain gray areas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
So I believe there's like multiple doors.
yeah.
So it's like you got good, you got bad, you got in between, and then you don't know what's next. So it's like three. So you got like the two that are good. You got one that's bad, one that's good, one that's like comfortable, and then you got three that are unexpected. I feel like you should always choose the unexpected.
Yeah.
Because it could be a mix of all three, be a mix of one. Just take that door. But also at the same time, there shouldn't be a such thing as doors. Just walk in. And then make that door what you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I viewed it.
Yeah. It's also too, man, like you always gotta be ready to take advantage of, you know what I mean, of a little crack. I'm the type.
Oh, yeah. If I see light, I'm going.
Man, come on, man. I'm the type, man.
Yeah,
every little opportunity you give me, bro, just you blink. By the time you blink and open your eyes, I'm already through that shit.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm through that door.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
man.
that.
It's like life is too short to just when you get a certain age to be like, what could have been? I could have, should have,
I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
I don't want to be there.
man.
I'm trying to say I did everything.
Yeah, my number one thing, like, fuck all the bread. That's real shit. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't never said this shit before. But my number one thing for sure, when we all know one thing that's certain, that's already written. We will die.
Oh, yeah.
My number one thing is when I die, I want to have a smile. You know what I mean? I want to have a smile on my face. I don't want no matter what I do, I just want to think like, you know what? I really did my best. I tried my best. I really did what I think is right.
You gave it
And
everything.
when I get to wherever, if you believe in heaven or what I mean, you never
Whatever.
know. Hell, you get to the gate. You know what I mean? You can really chest up if you have whatever. Chest up and really be
I like
comfortable
that.
in what the decision you made. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. Like,
I like
fuck
that.
all the money, the fame, and all that shit. Like, what decision did you make? Are you proud of that shit you did?
So there's this thing I love saying it. It's
Yeah.
like no matter where I end up, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a great time. You know,
Yeah.
I have a great
I
time.
like that. I like that.
No matter what it is.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. On a personal note, I love that we be getting real personal and stuff like that. But it's like at the end of the day, understand who you are,
Yeah,
understand where you want to go,
bro. Yeah.
and it doesn't. You don't have to know how to get there.
Yeah. And the funny
And
thing
have
is,
fun.
you will be guided there for some reason. There's a lot of shit that you do, and that's why I asked the question earlier. I'm like, do you think your destiny is predetermined, or is it like free will? And to be honest, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a bit of both. Both.
Think so?
Yeah. Cause
I like that. Elaborate.
cause if we were to go down on the basis of thing, right? We've never met God truly, like in
No one
the
ever
sense-
has.
No one has ever
Yeah.
had, right? If based on what they written down and all the other stuff they said, the Bible is what like the come from God and man wrote it down, right? So it's like if everything come from God, then I think it's like God knows what's next or what's gonna become and what will ever be from the beginning to the end, right? So that's why I feel like it's kind of predetermined,
Okay.
and it's like, you know what I mean? If
So here's my caveat to that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, just in general,
Yeah.
or lifestyle, social media, you name it, everybody builds a timeline of where
Yeah.
you're supposed to be at certain age groups. But why build a timeline when you're building your own timeline? You get what I'm saying? So it's like people say around your 20s, you're supposed to be like happily married, this, and that, having kids. And in your 30s, you're supposed to be this, and that. And then 40s, you're supposed to be planning for retirement. 60, you retire. No. No. Hell no. It's like you could have kids at 40 if
Yeah.
you wanted to. You could build your wealth at 20. You know? I know a lot of very successful 20-year-olds. They have no kids, nothing. But then eventually they might. Who knows?
Yeah.
Their timeline is built on their perspective. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do understand the path that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's, I hate the word self-made because it's not necessarily self-made. You've always had people in your corner.
It's facts.
100%. You're never self-made.
That's true.
Never.
Yeah.
It could be your parents. It could be your dog. It could be anything.
Yeah.
You are not self-made.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that mold you into who you are. If you met them, even if you met them or you haven't met them, you know what I mean? There's motivation everywhere, you know. You know what I mean? People pick and choose.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question now.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in the next year?
Materialistically.
Anything. Mentally.
Yeah.
Anything.
Mentally, I'm in a good spot, bro. I've always been.
Because next year's coming around.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Next year, I've always, the thing I champion myself on is mental strength and being right, being healthy mentally, you know. And you know what I mean? I've seen both sides. I've been like, I wasn't born here, like type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen the
I know.
dirt, the bottom of the bottom, the poorest of the poor, and niggas like people are happy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I've seen the people that have the big mansion, the rich, and like with they have big screen TV, and
They hate it.
like, yeah, they dislike it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I see myself, bro, I see myself as a man first. You know what I mean? As a man of God, as a man that have morals, as a man that respect himself, as a man that can look himself in the mirror and say, you know what, bro?
I'm happy.
Maybe I'm happy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm happy. I've did what I did. I know what I did, and I made God happy. You know what I mean? God made me to be who I am. I found who I am, and I'm happy on that.
I like that.
You know what I mean? That's why I always chipping
I was
myself on
hoping
that,
you'd
bro.
say some shit like that.
Yeah, I always chipping myself on that, cause you know what I mean. Like it's easy to get lost in the sauce, but I haven't got lost in the sauce, cause I found myself like way earlier than a lot of people, found themselves. Some people find themselves early,
Later in life.
Yeah, later in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I found myself early, and I'm really happy with the man that I am. I know there's more to it to come to it, but I'm happy with the man that I am now. Like if I were to die right now, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be smiling on my face, cause I come far.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Good shit. Good
bro.
answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
How about you? My bad.
No. You can ask me whatever you want, but so in a year. So,
Yeah.
you know what's crazy? The next year's coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's a few months away. But where I see myself in a few months is fully kind of the same dynamic as you, understanding myself. But I'm tired of understanding myself. I want to broadcast myself to others to where they can understand themselves. I'm more on a guidance level. I want to give guidance next year.
That's dope.
That's what I really want to do, is give guidance to ones who are unguided. And that's where I see myself, is giving guidance next year, to where they never end up in a situation where I ended up.
Yeah, be a hope for the hopeless.
Exactly.
That's
where I see myself next year.
I like that.
Is actually not necessarily preaching, but understanding what's wrong and trying to fix it. That's it. No economic growth, nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to fulfill that. I think I'm at that point in my life right now where, like, I've been through it and all that, and I see many men going through it, women as well. I want to show them that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that is where I see myself next year. I think I'm going to really do it, I really think.
You definitely can do it, bro.
I think I'm going to do it.
You got the personality for it. You got the compassion for it. You got the heart for it. You got the feel for it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. You got the feel for it. Like, you feel people.
Yeah, you put me in any situation, man. I understand where it's going, and I'll mimic it,
You feel people.
So that's my plan.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that, bro.
It's good, right? It's good. It's good.
That's 100%. Like,
Yeah.
more people, more people, like, need to be like that, man.
It's not build wealth, it's build an army.
Yeah, man.
But of good mental health.
Yeah.
Everybody views an army as bad. No, let's build it of good people.
Good. Yeah, listen, one thing I gotta give the people that's leading or heading whatever, Earth or whatever, they are very, very smart, but they use their smartness, they use their knowledge for evil.
And they almost hide the smartness.
Yeah.
Because they view it as like, only I have this.
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to take it away.
Yeah.
But if you feed everybody,
they'll
want to make food with you.
Yeah. I always say this, I never try to hide, like, what I know. You know what I mean? If I'm close to you.
If I know, I'll tell you.
Yeah, if I know, I'll tell you.
And if I don't know, I'll tell you too.
Yeah. And
I bet, how the fuck do you do this?
Yeah.
And
what I expect for you to do, like, just like I expect myself to do. If you tell me something, bro, like, I'm going to think, like, I'm going to catch what you're saying, and I'm going to try to build on that.
Yeah. Ask me questions.
Yeah. I'm going to try to build on that.
Never be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah, never be afraid to ask questions.
You know how many times, like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I'll act like I know what I'm doing, but then I'll pull you aside and be like, hey I don't know what the fuck's happening.
What's going on? Let me know.
Is that, like, green or blue? Because I can't tell. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea.
And people enjoy helping people, too. Good people.
If they don't, they're wrong.
Yeah, they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Yeah.
And that comes up from, like, the way they came up, this, and that. It's all built through thick walls.
Yeah.
And a lot of those walls you can't break. But why break it? Yeah. Don't try to break a wall. You know what I mean? Can't break a wall. We're not that strong. If anything, build one around it.
Yeah. Real strength comes from, the unknown.
I like that.
Yeah. Real strength really comes from that.
But yeah, dude, it's been a good life, man. Like you said, like, if you were to go tomorrow, I'd be okay too.
I would truly be happy.
I don't want you to go tomorrow though.
No.
I just met you. Shit, man. Stay here. Shit.
I feel like God got a plan for everybody, man. Like, you know what I mean?
It's a beautiful thing, and then it's just all this stuff, man. You just gotta have fun with it. And like we're drinking, we're having a good time, dude. You had a beautiful setup, man.
buzzing.
Like, dude, I love all this, man. It's
Hey,
great.
man, listen, shout out to the Poetic Podcast with the Poetic Network. Make sure you fucking
Beautiful.
follow, man. For
Beautiful.
sure.
It's gonna blow up.
I want us to, though, but
And then I'll be back on.
It's a double. Definitely going to be back on.
Dude, you like that? Dude, it's been a great
100.
time, bro.
It's been a super dope time. And I hope you people enjoy it. You know what I mean? If you can pick a couple gem from it, pick it. You know, if you don't apply, let it fly.
Yeah. Make sure you pick a gym that we both look good, though. Help us out a little bit.
Yeah,
Help us
bro.
out a little bit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I got to get a fucking, like a little cut. You know what I mean? I be doing my thing, though. I be chilling, bro.
No, it's all. This is all conversation. It's like, and if like the viewers were here too, we'd be having the exact same conversation.
Cool vibe, cool conversation.
Like there is nothing.
Yeah, I never
Just
try to.
here.
I never try to do like a pod where I'm trying to like get an I got you moment. That's just stupid to me, bro. It's like that shit ass, bro.
But also too, I want to take some time to recognize like the men that I'm with right now. Like these guys, like I don't associate with anybody, and these guys came with open arms.
Mm-hmm.
They had the same moral aspects I did, and it just blossomed.
Bro, I'm big on morality, bro. You know what I mean? If you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything, bro.
Woohoo!
You know what I mean? So you gotta stand on your
Heard that?
shit, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Stand on your shit, dog. Really though.
It ain't bad at all.
Yeah, stand
Man,
on
we
your
smoking cigars, man. Come get a cigar.
stand on your shit. Hey, let's get to the fuckery, bro. We've been dropping we've been dropping good shit.
All right.
Let's get to the fuckery.
All right, boy. What are we talking?
Listen.
We wrapping up or not?
No, we can still kick it though.
No. I'm talking like what kind of fuck are we going? We going in like bare skin or we
bare
throwing
fucking raw?
All right. That's my style.
Oh man. So a couple of
Yo,
couple
Plan
days
B
ago-
should sponsor me.
Hey man, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all freaky dogs out there. Hey, wrap up, man.
Let's hit
always
'em.
wrap up, man, fam. You know what I mean? Don't take a chance, dog.
All right, let's hit him.
All right.
What you thinking, bro? Lead it.
Okay.
Hit
so
me.
a couple of days ago, right?
Hit me.
I want to test. This was in a morality stance, right? So a couple of days ago, there's this rapper Cardi B and Offset on my feeds. You know what I mean? So basically, what happened? She allegedly, he said that she fucked another dude while she was pregnant with his kid.
Ooh,
But he was.
that's
But
tough.
he was. I mean, he was cheating.
No, he was.
He
He was.
So-
They both probably were.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But just the fact that she, like, if you believed his side of the story, like, he fucked. No, she fucked. No, did he? She fucked. She fucked somebody, right? While she was pregnant.
That's fucking foul.
That's foul.
Foul as hell.
And to all you, my bad, I'm going to use the word lightly, whores on my timeline condoning that type of behaviors, you're going to hell. But go ahead, my bad.
Yo, yeah, it's up there. That's definitely up there.
That's treacherous, right?
Dude, it's not even treacherous, man. That's just fucking, that's like you on Mount Everest falling off. You know what I mean? I don't even know what you call that.
That's dirty, bro.
That's the most dirty shit I ever heard.
That's dirty, dog.
And I hope it's not true, but every rumor starts from a truthful manner.
Yep.
Think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And something was seen, something was heard, something started that. There's no reason it would have started if she was just sitting at home
Yeah, that's true.
to begin with.
That is true.
But to give the benefit of the doubt, who knows? But at the same time, that's the most disrespectful thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
As a woman to a man who's providing.
Yeah.
Even though she's got her bread too, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
She's very successful. Built it off her. I love her story.
Yeah.
Very beautiful story. Everybody doubted her. She said, watch this. And she did it. You know, same with, what's her name? Gorilla something. I love TGI or TGIF or whatever it is, dude. She goes so in on that song. But a lot of that is just, you can't recover from that.
Yeah, bro.
That's the problem with the industry, though. Like, whenever you become of high status,
Yeah.
women will come to you for that status, and then once they realize that status is not enough, they'll seek further.
Yeah.
Same with men.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
like when you make it to that level, it's different because you're there and you're like, oh wow, this is great, but what else is there? And that's where it becomes a moral battle.
Yeah.
You know, because if you keep looking, you're just gonna find disappointment.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
sad though that played out, and I can only imagine he was probably pretty hurt from that. And then I can only imagine who knows what he did prior to or
Yeah.
whatever. But at the same time, like you're burying his child and you're out here dogging something else,
Yeah,
and
that's sick, bro.
that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. And the reason she was dogging somebody else because once you're pregnant, you can't get pregnant again. So you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
They're playing
Yeah.
that card. So
It's a very treacherous way, you know, to deal with your
I love
partner.
women. Don't get me wrong, but man, I hate that shit. You know.
Yeah.
And I can see why men cheat too as well. Like, let's dive into that a little bit. Like, I see why men cheat, and I also see why women cheat. But at the same time, the reason men cheat because there is a lack of in the relationship that is current. And then when the man comes out with what is of lacking, it is viewed as a insecurity. And I hate that. I hate that word. It's not an insecurity.
Yep.
It's not. It's just me vocalizing what I feel. And I hate that. I just can't stand that because it's like, if you're going to view me as insecure at a low point, then why should I allow you to value me at a high point? You know? Because I've heard that term many times. Because like there was a prior relationship I was in, and like she was Snapchatting a bunch of like guys, and like she was all about the streaks and stuff like that. I was like, what are you, in high school?
Yeah.
Like, fuck a streak, man. Like, do you even know this guy? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, what's going on?
Like, you're over here talking to me, but you're over here snapping this guy because you just want to keep the streak? All right, keep that streak.
Yeah.
And then tell me where that streak gets you in a year.
Yeah. Our streak,
You know?
you can keep that streak going, but our streak end right there.
Right then and there.
Yeah, right then and
Right then and there. No, I told her that. You know what's crazy? This is an actual vulnerable point for me. I actually allowed it. I was like, you know what? That's just a guy best friend, whatever, you know.
Yeah, that shit.
And then I started seeing it, and then this is where self-worth comes in. I realized that if I value myself as much as I say I do, I would never allow this to begin with. And so I got out of that, and I was like, you know what? Like, you're a great woman. It was a great time. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
And she hated it. And like, then again, like we tried to make it work, but
Yeah, bro.
it just, why try to make something work if it's already broken?
Yeah.
When the trust is gone, everything's gone.
Yeah, facts. Respect gotta be.
And I knew what direction it was going into, and I'll never put myself in that spot. Ever. Once you get kind of played a little bit, you'll never get played again.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
You know what to look out for.
And then, like, for, like, the mother of my daughter and stuff like that, like, I was working my ass off on an oil rig for, like, 3 months, just trying to make enough. And I built a custom home. I built a sanctuary for my daughter and my significant other at the time.
Yep.
And they took it for granted. And then now it's like we had to separate, and during that separation, my daughter was removed from that sanctuary, and now she is back in a place where I believe she should never be, around people she should never be around. And it's just sad to see that, because it's like I never wanted to remove her from that sanctuary, and I tried so hard in that relationship to keep her there, but the mother of my daughter did not value what was being of, and that is why she reached for like outsource kind of cognitive stimulant is what I call it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
And like, why? It boggles my mind. You give them everything, and then they realize they have nothing.
You can never.
But then when you take it away, they realize they had everything.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know?
Sometimes you give certain women the moon, they want the star. You give them the star, they want the
sun.
The universe, they want the sun. You give them the sun, they want the universe. You give them the universe, they want to meet God. Shit. Yeah, they want a galaxy, right? Galaxy.
Yeah.
They want to see what's inside the black. They
Yeah,
want to see what's inside the black hole.
They want to see the black hole. I was just trying to get in Uranus, you know?
Oh shit.
But yeah, that's kind of how that played out. And then I sat back and like really thought about it. When something is given and it wasn't earned, the value of what you were given was never perceived. That's the best way to put that. You know?
You know, familiarity breed content, bro.
Crazy.
Familiarity breed content.
But this next year is going to be a nothing but a great fucking movement. This year has sucked ass. And I think it's
2024?
Yeah.
2024 fucking sucked.
Sucked for everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, that's true.
It was just the worst moments.
Number 25 is the signified new beginning.
But also I hate how like people think like, oh, it's a new year, I'm gonna change this. No, change it now. It doesn't matter about the year. Change it fucking now, and then just because it's a new year, all right, keep it going. Keep it going.
That's facts.
You know? Damn, bro. That's some good shit, bro. That's some good shit.
Yeah, motherfucker, you gotta just, you know what I mean? The theme of the episode that I feel is just, you know, be you. You know yourself.
Yeah, no, we start rapping it, man, dude. This was good, bro.
Yeah, bro. I really really appreciate meeting you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We're definitely gonna do this shit again.
Oh yeah.
It's been 2 hours rocking. You know what I mean?
No, I love this. And then
bro.
If I were to give any message as like a final exit message, there is no such thing as can't. No such thing. And no matter where you sit, physically, mentally, or economically, you can change that.
That's facts.
Always change that. Because it doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. And that's what I've always learned.
That's real.
And I think whoever's listening or whoever's watching, I hope you value the intimacy and the honesty that we have had, because this is something that we don't show much of. And, like, I came on here and I was like, I'm going to be 100% vulnerable.
It's facts.
And I hope you guys saw it, too. It's good shit.
And you know how to roll, man. I really appreciate my boy Rich from coming. My man Rich from coming out. You know what I mean? And dropping jewels, dropping gem. The man himself.
It's good shit.
Doing his shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little buzzed, bro.
We hanging out.
That shit been dope.
Hanging out. These cigars put you on.
Yeah, bro.
Also, if you feeling it, bro, get some cigars. Go to a cigar bar. Change your life.
Chillax.
Change your life.
Yeah. That's facts.
All right, boys. Wrap it up.
Appreciate you, man.
Good shit.
Like, share, subscribe, and all that other good shit, man.